please welcome Sophia.
Hi, I'm Chetan, the CEO of Sophia. We create matchmaking and relationship management software for mental health therapists that makes it easy to find a great fit for therapy. 2 years ago, I was searching for a therapist during a period of stress and anxiety, and I realized how hard it is to find the right relationship. There's a lot of variables to consider. Of course, there's availability, location, cost. But with therapy, there's also a lot of different methodologies. Therapists have different approaches to sessions. And of course, there's a ton of different personalities. The stakes of getting that match right are really high. If you don't have a good match for therapy, you're unlikely to make the progress that you want. And actually, nationwide, 60% of people stop after just one session. So a lot of people aren't getting the care that they need. It's a problem for therapists too. Because see, most of them are in solo practice. So they are unintentional entrepreneurs. They're great at building strong relationships, but they spend a lot of their time finding new clients or doing administrative work. The existing solutions for finding a therapist only add to this burden. This is psychology today. It's the primary way people find a therapist online, and it's basically an online yellow pages. What ends up happening is clients have to contact a bunch of therapists. It's kind of like throwing darts at a board. And therapists are fielding a bunch of inquiries from many clients that they may not be well equipped to serve. At Sophia, we've built a better solution. I'm happy to show it to you today. People come to our site, fill out a simple form about what's going on with them. We've shown just a few questions here in the demo, but the entire form takes about less than 5 minutes to complete. Our algorithm then shows people the top 3 matches from our network of high-quality vetted therapists, where they're located, and gives people information about the therapist as well as the opportunity to book a free call. That's our matchmaking solution. We're also building out an administrative suite of tools that takes all the work out of a good therapy relationship once you've found a great provider. This is a big market. $12 billion is spent on outpatient talk therapy alone in the US every year. Our model is that we collect the first session's fee as well as 5% for billing thereafter, so about 10% of that value. But this isn't limited to mental health therapy alone. Even though that's where we're starting, this applies to any wellness practitioner where there's a lot of solo practitioners. But getting that match is absolutely critical to seeing the outcome that you want. So it's not just mental health therapy, it's also about nutritionists, acupuncturists, massage therapists, where a good match is key to a good outcome. We've been live in the Boston area for the past year, and I'm excited to say that we have a network of over 140 mental health therapists here in Boston. We've seen steady growth in bookings, 50% growth in the last quarter alone, and our therapists love us, in part because they get to work every day with someone who's a good match, and also because we've delivered over $500,000 in annualized economic value to these healing professionals. Our acquisition strategy, what's really worked for us is working with employers to offer Sophia as a benefit to their employees. That allows us to get a steady stream of clients, and we've seen great results. In a pilot with a management consulting firm here in Boston, over 8% of the office used Sophia within the first 7 months of the service, which I think just goes to show that when you can make it easy to find a good match, a lot of people, there's a lot of need out there. We're going to grow this to an over $40 million business in the next 5 years. We have 3 key stages. First, nailing matchmaking here in Boston in the Northeast. Second, rolling out our practice management solution. And finally, expanding nationally. We have the team to do it. I'm the CEO. I bring business expertise from my MBA at MIT Sloan and my previous experience with 2 startups and strategy consulting at Bain & Company. And Bowen is our CTO. He has worked at Apple and Palantir and knows all of the data science required to make the algorithm to do the complicated matching. There's 3 ways you can help. First, if you're an investor, we're raising a seed round. Second, if you have a talent and you're passionate about mental health, we would love to hear from you. And finally, if you could help us spread the word, we are looking for warm introductions to employers if you think your company could benefit from this service. You can tell loved ones and follow us on social media. It makes a huge difference to fight the stigma that still exists. It's going away. But follow us on social media, and we'd love to interact with you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Any questions? Yeah.
Yeah, so you said you quoted some statistic on
Yeah.
than the national average.
We do. We actually have a 92% success rate of people staying for at least 3 sessions. Yes?
If psychology today is terrible, why are people still using it?
People are tired of it, but that, I think, shows to you the power of a marketplace once it has traction. Like, even if it's a terrible marketplace, you have to have liquidity in your market. You've got to have the clients and the suppliers. So it takes a little while to unseat, even if it's a bad marketplace. But I'm happy to report that if you type in "find a therapist in Boston" on your phone right now, we're on the first page of Google, so we're getting there. Yes?
Hey, I'd love to see innovation in the mental health space.
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned about personal health information, though. Form interface, and I'm not sure are compliant, whatever.
Yeah, so we've worked with lawyers to make sure that all of our software, once we're actually in the therapy relationship, is HIPAA compliant. Also, as in our current state, in our matchmaking state, we don't fall under HIPAA. However, we make sure that all of our software is encrypted, and we really respect the privacy of our clients. Yep, back there. So yes, a big part of what we do is explaining people their insurance benefits. So especially when we work with employers who have, say, a PPO plan or have a high deductible plan, but employers are contributing to a health savings account. A big part of what we're doing as part of our matching service is explaining people those benefits and how they impact the cost of therapy. Yes? We do. We have every therapist who comes to our platform, we have a screening session with them where they present a case so we can understand better how they work with the client. They also fill out a detailed questionnaire so we can understand their specialties and methodology. And then finally, we collect reviews. So over time, it may become a little less high touch as the marketplace is working. But a big part of what we do is also building community. So you can think of us as some sort of hybrid between OpenTable and WeWork. Like, the therapists are in private practice. They love getting to know other therapists. So we have quarterly events where we make sure they get to know the other people in the network.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia.